What's up, guys? I'm back real quick. I'm not gonna be on here long. Just talked to a friend on here that I had connected with. She had sent me a message about this video I posted yesterday about the Black Lives Matter movement, and she just recognized that I had said something that she wanted me to explain what I meant. And it was when I said in the video, I'm not one that sees color. And it's funny, I have a brother in local in town. He's a brother of mine. We evangelize together, and his name is Jeff. He's the good doctor. And he's like an accountability partner. And it's funny, he called me yesterday or messaged me yesterday and was like, hey, I love the video. I love where your heart's at. But I want to tell you, if I could critique one thing, when you said I'm a person that doesn't see color, he's like, I didn't like that. And I was like, well, what do you mean? Like, he's like, no. I know what you mean. But people who don't know you, they're going to be questioning, what does he mean by that? And so this young lady who is following me on here saw that, and that was the beef that she had. I mean, she's a strong believer. You can tell she's Christ-centered. But her question was, what do you mean by that? And so I had to, quickly jump on and DM her this morning and tell her what I meant. And she hit me back and gave me great feedback. She told me she almost unfollowed me because of it, because she was just like, I'm not down with that. I don't know what he meant by that. And what she explained to me is when some people say that, the heart behind that statement is they're sort of a secret racist. And so I wanted to jump on, and this is to every single person of color, whether it's African American, Middle Eastern, African, Asian. I don't even know who. I'm not even that well versed in knowing who is a person of color. I don't know if I'm just speaking to African American friends of mine on here. I'm speaking to anybody who considers themselves a person of color and who would have been offended by my statement. First of all, I want to say sorry. That was a little insensitive now that I look back on it, and I humbly come before you and I apologize. But I want to tell you what I meant by it. As I mentioned, I have a biracial brother. I grew up in a town where, I was a minority. Grew up around black friends my whole life, played basketball my whole life. At one point I might have been the only white guy on the team. They called me white chocolate. Just kidding. Because I was sweet on the court. But I never saw color from the stand. What I meant is I don't look at people and judge them by the color of their skin. I don't look at people and judge them by their ethnicity. I don't judge people by how they look. And I raise my family to do the same. I don't even judge people by their hearts. Now, as a believer, I know we're called to we judge people by the fruit we see. And we either pour into them or remove, flee from people that aren't good for us. But I surround myself with people based on their hearts. And if they got good hearts and they are good people, it doesn't matter what color they are. It doesn't matter what their ethnicity is. It doesn't matter what their religion is. Man, look, I want to do life with people. And I want to make sure it's clear to all of you and that you all understand that I never want to get on and say things and be insensitive, but I am one that does not have a filter. I tend to just speak truth, and I speak things out of my mouth, and sometimes I don't think about it, and that's where I need to get better. But I wanted to jump on and just humbly apologize to you guys, anybody that might have been offended. I never want to rub you the wrong way. I never want to upset you. I never want to say anything that may inflict a wound or maybe reopen a wound that you may have experienced from the past. So I hope you accept my apology. Hope you know that it's nothing but love. We are one race, a chosen race. 1 Peter 2:9 says we are a royal priesthood. We are that's the race I'm talking about. That's when I say I don't see God, that's what I see. I see my brothers and sisters in Christ. I don't care where you're from. Okay? We are a chosen race. And we come in all shapes and sizes and colors, and that's the beauty, man. We're We're family. So, man, I love you guys a lot. Thank you for all that you're doing.